Hey guys, admin here with a review it up video for you. In today's review it up video, we are going to be looking at the Bratz Charmz line here, starting with Sasha, Chloe, Jade, and lastly, Yasmin. I am in a library study room and I am using a mic this time. So let me see if the audio works better than the previous video that I uploaded here on the Celebritants YouTube channel. So this line is relatively new for 2026. I am filming towards the end of January 2026. And I saw these dolls and I'm like, okay, they're giving me much of a vibe of like the Forever Diamonds type of line. I think a little bit just because of the flashiness of it all. The cool thing about these dolls is that they do come with a charm bracelet and hopefully it can fit on my wrists. Obviously, I'm not a child. So will it fit? I have no idea. These dolls each retail for $22.99 each. And obviously, with tariffs going on and things bumping up in prices, I think when you get a bracelet, you get a doll. The arms do have articulation, so there's that. And honestly, pretty good fashions. So I think that's a plus. Like, that is a fair pricing. Maybe $19.99 would have been suffice, but I love how they still have the packaging of like the whole like triangle type of shape for the dolls. It's still here in the packaging, and we do get a handle per doll. Not that much of a handle, like my finger can barely fit through, but I mean you can still carry it around to see if it's even like a good option for it. For each of the girls, you do get an illustration of the character on the front, side, and as well on the back. Whereas each of the girls, it does look like they each have different messages in the back of the packaging. If you want to go ahead and pause, but I'm gonna read theirs. It does come in 3 different languages. So for Yasmin, my bling thing, silver stunning disco pants and an ice cold choker to match. Sasha, my bling thing, chokers, hair jams, and metallic boots so I can sparkle from head to toe. I'm keeping an eye on the mic to see if it's green. That way it's not like turned off. It's been a while since I charged it. Chloe is my bling thing, sparkling bows and gemmed out barrettes that I can switch out with all my styling fits. And lastly for Jade, my bling thing, matching makeup to accessories, lips, wrist, coffee, everything iced, please. I guess what Jade meant is like iced coffee, which I'm a fan of as well, but I didn't think it worked out in translation, or at least to me. They each come with different styles, which is really cute. It's not like it kind of was giving me the vibe of like what is it, that Christmas dolls that I think Chloe and Sasha had, but thankfully not. Just the packaging reminds me of. Plus, it's kind of giving me a little bit like a New Year's because it's all silver, and I get the whole charm bracelet thing because I believe the Rockstar line also has charm bracelets, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, like, correct me in the comments, but I do believe the Rockstar line does have charm bracelets. If not, I think it's a Popstar line. For these 4 dolls, let me go ahead and unbox each for a closer look. Okay, so that took me maybe like 20 minutes to unbox them. They're very, very pretty packaged. Like in there, like there's a lot. Not really like 100% a lot, but like maybe like 70 or 60% a lot to like untag, unsnip, scissor, snap, all that. But they're all unboxed. They each have a bracelet, and honestly, I tried one on. This is Sasha's, and all same size of bracelets, and at least it fits my wrist. And obviously, I am a 30-year-old male, so the fact that it fits me, like literally at the last chain, is a plus. Just to go over the charm bracelets, they each have their own hook of the charm. So for Sasha, she has a cell phone. For Yasmin, she has a pair of sunglasses. For Chloe, it is a star. And for Jade, it is a bow lipstick. All the charms they do have their own hooks for the charms. So you can click them all together as well, collect the other, I keep forgetting the line name, pop star or rock star line, collect those charms as well, and just put them all together in one bracelet. And the fact now that I have new jewelry, it's a plus. And the jewelry is actually not that bad. They have some weight to it, you know, not like cheap, like plastic packaging type of chain. It's like actually there. You can hear it. So pretty good. Pretty good for what it is for a we get for a toy. So B plus for that. Now for the dolls, I'm gonna just go in a random order. There's not really a lineup or anything that I've seen from the packaging. So let's just go what I have. So for Sasha, all dolls have the same articulation as in movement at the head, ears, shoulder, elbow, wrist, upper leg, and a bend and snap knee, and of course the signature shoe. For Sasha, she does have two pieces of fashion. It is Velcro on the back. She looks pretty much wintry to me. Obviously because of the fur collar, not bad. Cute bow. She does have a choker, earrings, barrettes in the hair. Her hair does have product. Not all of it though. Maybe like around the middle, she does have product, so brush that out. I will say for her makeup is really cute. I love the green and orange coloring in her eyes, as well as the matching eyeshadow to her eyes. And then with boots here, I think, yeah, her and Chloe are the only ones that have boots in this line in terms of like a long boot. Here we have Yasmin, and in terms of the articulation, a little bit more easier to see on her since she doesn't have any long sleeves or sleeves in general. For her doll, straight hair as well, product underneath the hair, not really on the top part, but more on the bottom. Both her pieces are separate, the top and the pants, and the Velcro in the back. As well, she has a choker, earrings, and hair barrettes there. Her makeup is pretty simple, kind of like a natural type of look with the pink tones and a little bit of a shiny under eye. I'm not really much of a makeup person. I'm not like a Tati Westbrook, but I mean, the makeup is pretty good for Yasmin and pretty much for all of these dolls. I do like the detail of the cutouts in her pants. Very much like giving me like a little gem moment. Are these gems? No, right? They're like the underneath type of gem like cutout look, I think. Yeah, because they're not gems, no. But it is giving me the effect of it in the pants. And she does have on ankle boots. Here we have Chloe with her ponytail. I think out of all the girls, she has the most hair product. It's pretty bad. Obviously with a good, maybe not even just by brushing it, maybe with some like, because I only use brushes and hair combs to take out product. I don't really use as much water, but I don't know if it's cold water, hot water. Let me know in the comments what I should use, like boiling water. Same effect, she does have barrettes and earrings going on, as well with light silver makeup. She does have a white t-shirt and a dress. The t-shirt does have some cute details on the collar and as well on the arm sleeves, right? A little detail of silver on the ends of the shirt. They both Velcro in the back, separate pieces. And she does have long boots with a black bow detail. Fun note to point out for the packaging for Sasha and as well for Chloe, their hair is down. Sasha has her hair up, whereas Chloe as well also has a ponytail, which I would have thought maybe putting doll's hair down Just checking. Would be easier and then I guess more cost effective because you're not spending money on rubber bands and like product. Just all this crunch of gel. Just put it down. I thought it would look really cute because as well Jade and Yasmin have their hair down, and it would have been a cute moment and as well like a playable hair moment. But now it's more of a cleanup because of the gel, especially for Chloe. And then lastly, we have Jade. And Jade, she has, oh, as well, barrettes in her hair, earrings. Her makeup is more as well pinky, but a bit like a light shimmer pink. It does look like she has two separate pieces of the top, but it is all sewn together. And the top and skirt Velcro in the back. And she does have simple, cute bow heels. I like Jade's look, especially her hair, because it reminds me of what is the character from the TV show? I believe it's what is it? Where's my computer? Portia and Nicole. Nicole from the Bratz Go to Paris episodes or mini movie. I don't know what it's called, but I saw them as episodes because they were like divided into like 20 minutes each, 20 or 30 minutes. And then for Portia, she was the one that went to the school because she was like a what reality television host and doing like Chloe's Life. I forgot what it was called. Teen Talk with Teens. I don't remember, but it was kind of like that name. But obviously, it's sabotaging the brats as well as Nicole sabotaging all the supermodels in Paris. But it's very much giving me the hairstyle. It gives me so much of that character because they use the same um, animated character for both people, and they're not twins; they're like separate. But the hair, I mean, they could definitely give us a Nicole doll. And that is it for this review video for Bratz Charmz for 2026. I don't know if this would be even a line that they would even do yearly. Because it is giving me a lot of like it's giving me a lot of like New Year's vibes. I mean, it did come out in January 2026 at the very beginning. So I'm not sure in terms of where they got the idea for this line, but I'm not mad at it. And I thought it was giving me more like a the diamonds line, but now that I'm looking at it, it is not obviously very shiny. But as charms, I mean, it's pretty cute. I do like that we do get a detail of the charm bracelets, and as well, they didn't skip out on like the articulation on the arms. And as well with fashions, all four girls honestly give it. I obviously there's like more likes than a little bit below like in terms of fashions, but it depends on your preference. And speaking of that, I need to do a ranking of my least favorite to my number one. Again, none of these dolls are like very like I don't like or dislike or anything like that. I do like them all. It just depends on fashion. But this is my ranking. Let me know your ranking down in the comments below. I'm so new to like doing videos in a study room, so if I'm like nervous or anything, I am in a different room where a lot of people are crossing me, like walking past me, and I'm like, keep it together, keep it cute, and like, film. Because honestly, this is better than what I have going on right now at home until maybe in a month or two. I'm still checking. So for my fourth favorite, it's gonna go to Sasha. I think her hair would have looked better hair down and as well with no fur in the collar. I just don't understand why. I feel like with the black bow detail, her boots would look better with Chloe's boots, to be honest, because it does have a matching tone for it. It just doesn't for this. I just feel like, maybe Sasha was a little bit, should have gotten these boots instead and then just without the collar. But everything else, Sasha, great, but just some kinks to work out. Okay, for my third favorite, it's gonna go to Chloe. I feel like this is very much traditional Chloe, light makeup, doing cute dress, I do like the platinum blonde hair, not like the signature like blonde, but it is very light, cute, but I don't like the hair. The one thing I don't like about Chloe is the hair product, but that's not has to do with like the fashion or the makeup or anything, articulation of the doll. It's literally something you can fix yourself, but I hate doing all that work. But I'm just lazy like that. Okay, second favorite out of these two, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Jade. I do like her look. I do like her sleeves. I do feel like she is the most fashion wrist in terms of this line. Sasha, Again, she looks wintry, but in terms of fashion, I do like Jade's look, especially with the cute little bow heels, with her long sleeves, the mini skirt of sparkle with the sequins. So, plus I'm a fan of the haircut, and it brought me back to those characters. And it reminded me that like I need to rewatch the show because there was a lot of fun and like silly, stupid episodes. And for my number one favorite, Yasmin, as soon as I saw her in packaging, I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was my favorite. Like seeing them in stores and having them in the home and like, getting ready to go over here, I'm like, okay, Yasmin honestly is still my favorite. And even after unboxing all of them and like seeing them in person and all that, still my number one favorite. I have no comments about Yasmin to be honest. I obviously just the hair product, but I think does have the least in this line. The makeup, the look, the everything came together, to be honest. And I especially love these cutouts in the pants. So to me, Yasmin is my number one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of the ranking? What would you rank these as? What is your least favorite, your number one? Would you buy this line? Would you skip this line? As well, let me know in the comments, is the mic working? Referring to like my last video where I used no mic, for future references, because I will be in study rooms for a good period of time. Check out all the other videos that I have on the Celebritants YouTube channel with other review it out videos, movie time videos, born shop videos, etc. Check out Celebritants on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat, etc. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.